Welcome to Let's Talk SEO. Today is the first part of how to build cloud links. I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible, as one of the commenters said a few days back that they want me to make it so that they don't know anything. So they're starting from zero. I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible, which is why I've broken this up into a few parts. This is the first part. And I made it so that if you are tech savvy or if you've done something like this before, you can use the first part and you can build your cloud links with whatever I'm talking about in the first part. So this is in no way crippled, and you don't have to wait for the next video. If you know what I'm talking about, you can go ahead and start building cloud links. But just make sure to go through the entire video, because people skip through the video and then they ask me questions and they get stuff wrong. So make sure you go through the entire video before you go ahead and start building these links, so that you're not penalized, or the links that you end up with are not crippled in any way. So before I go into the video, please like and subscribe. I'm working on a marketplace for you guys, a marketplace where you can buy services, and I see a lot of people in my poll have said that they have a problem building links, and link building is challenging. So one of the things me and my team does is we build links, and we also do a lot of content, and we also do a lot of on-page optimization. Interestingly, most people say that they don't have a problem with on-page optimization, which is not the case. And I've been auditing websites, and I've been seeing that there's a lot of on-page issues. So we'll go into that later. Let's get into the cloud links today. So why would you build cloud links? Well, for starters, it's one of the best ways to get high authority links. As you can see in the screenshot, that it's a very high PA and DA. These are links that if you were to go out and buy, would cost you several $100s at least. And even then the link would be absolutely crap, because they would put AI generated content in the link. There'd probably be no traffic on the website, and if you went for a website that had traffic with this kind of PA and DA, you're looking at paying a lot of money. So the other benefit of this is that it's relevant at a subdomain level, which means that you can use your brand name at the subdomain level. You can use the keywords that you're targeting at the subdomain level, and they're cheap. I think I have built like around 300 links for clients, and my monthly bill is around $10. If you just have 4 or 5 sites, or maybe a dozen sites, and you're building a few of these links, you're not going to be paying a lot of money. But you should have a credit card on file, because this is not free. You're using these services that will charge you money. The other thing you need to keep in mind is that, and I think of this as being a benefit, is that Google crawls these links, and you can get real traffic, and I'll get into that later, but you can get real traffic to these links if you optimize it correctly, like you'd optimize a website. They're easily indexed. You can build schema into them, and you can literally put up HTML sites on all these cloud storage providers. I think there are like around 14 cloud storage providers that allow for HTML sites to be hosted on the cloud. So the interesting thing is that the great thing about doing this is that you can create these links within an hour. Now, I'll go into the software that you can use, but you can create these links within an hour, and you do not need to create a new website for every link. You can download an HTML template online, and you can modify the template. Like, for instance, you can change the header, you can change the footer, you can change some of the title tags, and you can upload the HTML file to the cloud service, and you can do this like for a dozen cloud services, and it will be real fast, and it will take an hour. But what I like to do is I like to use a piece of software. It shortens the time it takes to upload these links. It also is, once you have the template set up, you're not really doing much, except for just putting up the websites and adding content to it. So the software I like to use is called a Mobirise, and Mobirise is a free software, but there's also a paid version. I use the free version. I create a one-page template or two-page template sometimes, and I just go ahead and I change the header, the footer, and the title to the keywords I'm targeting, and I auto-generate the content. So I use AI content. Now, a lot of people say that I'm against AI content, but I'm not. I auto-generate the content. I make slight edits to it, optimize it in Surfer SEO, and I paste it onto the website, and then I go ahead and upload it. And I do this, and I do unique content for each website. And once it's posted, and the links are live, I then go within the website, and then I will link out to my money site. And this is how I generally link out to my money site. But there are a few strategies that you can use. If you have a small money site, like let's say it's a dozen pages or 24 pages, you can build a dozen links, and you can you build these links from AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and have them directly point to your money site. But you need to be careful of the anchor text that you use. Do not use the same anchor text across all of these websites. You use a branded anchor text. In my experience, that works the best. Use branded anchor text to be safe. But if you know what you're doing, you can use a keyword anchor text. But again, make sure that you're not overdoing it, because then these two can be penalized. Otherwise, Google loves these kinds of links. Now, if you have a larger site, then you can stack these links. So what you can do is you can have AWS. So over here, you have AWS pointing to you can have AWS pointing to Azure, and then Azure pointing to Google Cloud, and then a single link from Google Cloud going to your money site. Or you can have 10 links from 10 different providers go directly to your Google Cloud link, and then from your Google Cloud site, you link directly to your money site. And that's, in a nutshell, how you can build these cloud links. They're really easy to do, kind of content, and you can keyword optimize it however you like. If you're keyword optimizing the content on your primary website, you do it the same. What I've found is that if you use your keyword in the subdomain that you buy, that's a lot more powerful, and then you don't need to use the same keyword again multiple times in the content. Just use it you just use it in the H1 and the title, and that's just about it. And it has enough power to rank. It has enough power to bring in real traffic. I like to look at these as being real websites. And in the next video, we'll talk about how you can, stack these up correctly, and just supercharge these websites, and pump more link juice into your money site, and also the strategies I use to improve the indexability of these websites. Because one of the problems with some of the cloud websites is that Google will not index them, even though Google loves these sites, but Google will not index them. And so it's if you do these things, it becomes easier to index and faster to index, and the link velocity does not look unnatural. So you do not want a new site to have 4 dozen links pointing to it within the first week. So the link velocity is another thing. So guys, if you like the video, like and subscribe. I have a part 2 coming up. See you guys in the next video.